welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. Today I am going to be getting another round of Botox. I've been getting Botox for about 2 years now, and I go basically every 3 months. As you can see by the title of this video, I am somebody who experiences my effects of Botox wearing off a little bit quicker than the average person, or quicker than the 3 to 4 months that it's typically expected to last for. Now, it really is no great mystery because it's definitely known that it just varies person to person, just depending on how your body metabolizes the Botox and your lifestyle. For example, it's known that typically exercise can potentially anyways cause the Botox to wear off a little bit quicker, especially if you're more so excessively exercising. I mean, exercise is obviously good, so I would never say, I don't think anyone's saying don't exercise while you have Botox to make it last longer, but I think the main thing is that if you are more of a heavy exerciser, then just expect that the Botox could wear off a little bit quicker. But yeah, so when I go in for my appointment today, I am going to mention it again to my injector. I mentioned it in a video consultation that we had when I was consulting with her about something else, getting a little information about actually Profilo, which is hyaluronic acid skin injectables, just meant to help you maintain a more youthful appearance, which I'm interested in that. And if I do ever decide to try that, I will definitely do a video on that as well. It's pretty pricey along with all of these facial aesthetic habits that that are out there. But anywho, when I was mentioning that I thought my Botox wore off on the quicker side, like almost too quick, she did mention that we can, when I'm coming the next time, which is today, to do another round of Botox, that we could talk about potentially doing a little bit more in the area that I'm finding that the Botox is wearing off a little bit extra quick, which is my forehead here. I think it lasts about 2 months basically, which, you know, generally kind of hope to get 3 to 4 months out of it. Yeah, I do think that I could just be a person that it's just going to wear off on the quicker side and there's not too much to do about it. Obviously, you don't want to overload your face or do an unsafe amount, of course. So without overdoing it, maybe we will be able to add just a few extra units to my forehead area and hope that it could help it last any bit longer. Finish my thought on exercising, just to say that I'm not somebody that exercises very much at all. I go for walks on the beach like a few mornings a week just to have a little bit of physical activity. So I don't think that's something that's the cause of the reason why I personally experience my Botox wearing off a little bit quicker. I think the last thing I wanted to note, and I did speak with my injector that I used to go to in Michigan about this, and from my understanding, I think what she was kind of trying to say is that if you are somebody who is typically a little bit more animated, that could also potentially cause your Botox to wear off a little bit quicker. In general, I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not saying that any of these claims are 100% true, but just kind of curious sometimes when you pay a lot of money and you're expecting for the results to last a certain period of time and they wear off a little bit quicker. I just kind of wonder, is there anything I could do differently to make it last just a little bit longer? One last little thing I wanted to add that kind of goes along with what I was already saying is if you do like baby Botox or a smaller amount, that is also typically known to maybe wear off a little bit quicker. So yeah, just doing the proper amount, but not doing too much, obviously, not doing too little, hopefully could help the longevity of the product. So yeah. All right, so let's head out. I'm back. You can see a little bit of redness from the injections, which goes away within, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so, pretty soon. Yeah, so I will check back in with you guys soon and give you some updates. Hey guys, I am doing my 1 week check-in and this is my movement. So when I raise my eyebrows, as you can see, it's basically in full effect. I can move my brows just a little bit, which, you know, that's preferred, so that's good. I don't want to be completely frozen. You don't want your brows like feeling heavy. And then my frown, my mean 11s, it's like there's like the tiniest bit of movement, which I don't mind, but I am thinking about seeing how I feel in about 5 days and potentially going back in to talk about maybe just getting like the tiniest bit more, mainly for the longevity purposes. I will keep you posted on that. And then my smile. Can you guys see these lines in here? I don't think there's anything you can do about it, but I always say that I'm going to ask about those lines, and I always like forget, or I never do. If anyone has actually any feedback on having those lines there and any advice or anything, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's about it. I'd say everything's like pretty much fully in effect, and I'm really happy with everything. Hey guys, I am outside of my clinic for Botox, and yeah, I'm a couple minutes early, so I'm just waiting to go in. I'm just here for my 2-week review. I do feel kind of silly because like all of my areas are like pretty like, you know, nearly frozen. So, I mean, I wouldn't ask about anything to do with my forehead or my eyes, but oh my God, now this is me doing like a frown for my mean 11s. Oh my God, I feel silly. There's been times over the past couple weeks that I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, it's perfect. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I almost feel like it could use a tiny bit more, but it looks like there's no movement at all. So I feel kind of silly, but oh well, it's just a review. It's 5 minutes. It doesn't cost anything. And you know, the past couple times that I've been in, they're like, don't be shy to like make that 2-week review, because you know, the main point of really disappointment in this video is like, you know, why doesn't my Botox last like even near to the 3 months? It only lasts like 2 months. So, and they usually say 3 to 4 months, and everybody's different, but yeah. I just want to see if I can get my results to last any bit longer. So that's that. I will check back in a few minutes. Okay, I feel like the silliest goose there ever was, because the one area, this area, as you could see in literally just 2 seconds ago in that clip, yeah, it's like, it does not need anything extra. I'm going to put a picture right here so you can see. I think it was just like the lighting, the like a lot of daylight in the angle that I had my camera at. Like I felt like my, like, I don't know, I could still see a little bit of my lines there at rest. Like, I don't know. Anyways, we didn't do anything. But she actually did put a little tiny bit up here. You know, obviously it looks like you can't see any lines when I raise my eyebrows, but like maybe to help the longevity, she said there was still a tiny bit of a pull up there. Which I will say that as I notice it wearing off, even after a month, just when it's starting to wear off, I will see a line form back up here pretty, you know, quickly. So anyways, and then she had just a tiny bit right here to... Hi, it's editing stuff. I just want to point out where I pointed to on my eye, like it's probably not exactly where she injected. That's like really close to my actual eyeball. So I just wanted to point that out. Like, I didn't want anyone to come for me. Like, I'm going to a trustworthy place, and I totally trust my my doctor and all that jazz. So yeah, but I kind of meant like just to maybe like help in that area. Anyways, yeah. My under eye actually, which I wasn't expecting either. So it's funny, the two areas I was like, no, I definitely don't want any more. And those areas, that's where we ended up just putting a tiny bit more. So yeah. My forehead is the spot that wears off the quickest. So if I see like increased longevity in the results, then I'll be a happy little girl. So anyways, yeah. Okay, it's later in the day and I'm back home now, and I just want to say the moral of the story, I think, is hey, it doesn't hurt to book that 2-week review appointment and go and check back in with your injector. As I said, I wasn't even expecting that she would suggest to add a tiny bit more to my forehead or my eye area, but we did. So anyways, I'm just going to end this video here because I don't think there will be too much more to add into this video. You know, it takes like a week or two for Botox to take effect. So
just the tiny bit that we added, I don't think it's worthwhile to hold off, because also, like I've said 5 times, I'm really just hoping that it helps with the longevity, and that I won't be able to tell you for at least a couple of months, hopefully 3 months. Maybe in the future I'll go and update the description or do another video in the future and explain how things went for me this time around as far as how long my Botox lasted. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a thumbs up. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in another video. Bye.